Yo, what's happening? Let's turn this fan off. All right. All right. Yo. So, what's happening, man? Listen, it's a year out. It's a year out. A year. A whole year. I made it a year. Like y'all probably thinking to yourself like, yo, that ain't a big ass accomplishment, but it is. Like a lot of dudes don't make it a year at all. A lot of dudes don't make it a year, and they like, cause it's, especially when you do a bunch of times, it's like you're not used to the things that's out here. And I went to jail when I was a kid, so yo, Frankie, what's happening? Yo, I went to jail from, you know what I mean, 18, 29, got locked back up, and came back out at 32. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, Banks, good looking, man. You know what it is, fam. You know we always rocking. So it's mad stuff that you compare that you be like, yo, this is yo, Andrew, what's happening? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So like people that work jobs, like work like that, like I had to learn that working, like you gotta build yourself up to that. Come on, man, William, good looking. Like you gotta build yourself up to that. Like I remember I worked my first 12-hour shift, and like I used to say in jail, I used to be like, yo, this shit I'm about to tell y'all one, man. I'm about to tell y'all one. And I used to be like, yo, this shit ain't about nothing. Like, yo, I could do this with no problem. And then I did my first 12-hour shift, and I was like, God damn, people really be doing this shit? I'm like, man, I can't believe nobody be working. These people work 12 hours every day. Whew. So, you get used to being out here. So, my first year out here, I'm saying the second time, because I ain't gonna front, I was nervous. I was scared because, it's like, staying out here. It's like, yo, you gotta be out here. Like, you gotta be able to be out here. And I think to myself, like, damn, my first year in jail, you know, man, I threw the grills, man. Come on, man. Did I? When they get some grills, this is how you talk the whole time. You ever see a nigga that's got some fresh grills in his mouth? He always talk. He ain't had them before. He just, everything he said, huh? Y'all call me? What y'all said? Over there? You know what I mean? He talk like that all day. He just for no reason. You be like, man, why you keep showing your bottom? Nobody wants to see your raggedy ass bottoms. What? Yeah. Am I gonna eat chicken today? Nah, I can't eat no chicken. These joints don't. I don't know if I can eat with these joints. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, you ever see a dude get some? He got some new grills, and all he talk with his whole mouth like that. You know what I'm saying? Smiling for no reason. They be like, your mother just died. She did. My mother died. I can't believe that shit. She died. Who was with her? Granny too. Oh man, they'd be crying and shit like that. But I got some stories for y'all, right? So we gonna talk about my first year in, right? So, and when I say my first year in, I mean like first year upstate Coxsackie Correctional Facility. You know what I'm saying? So this had to be like 2000 yo, what's happening? This had to be like 2006. So I remember, right? I remember the first time I seen a dude. Man, I'm back. I remember the first time I seen a dude get shot over the phone. And for y'all who don't know what shot mean, cut. When a dude got cut over the phone. So I remember the first time I seen a dude get cut over the phone, right? And I was gonna say this story, but I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So now in upstate, they got like whatever gang or whatever crew, setup, team, whatever it is, court. Certain phones go to certain people. So like these 3 phones on the wall over here might be like probably like 10 to 15 phones in the yard. So these 3 phones over here are probably a beat for like, you know what I mean, whatever, Blood King, whatever. Then you got like upstate phones. Then you got like, depending on how close the city we is, this phone, Brooklyn phone, whatever. So I remember this kid I came up with. I didn't know the kid, but we all got the Coxsackie around the same time. We all got the Coxsackie around the same time. So mind you, I get the Coxsackie. Everybody calling Coxsackie Gladiator School. They like, as soon as I came from, and this is what I hate about reception. As soon as I came from I'm in Elmira. You go up to reception. They tell you where you're going. So come downstairs. Everybody like, yo, Meech, where you going? Mind you, all the niggas who ain't married, ain't getting trailers, they get to all go to Wendy. They get to go close to home. I'm going to Coxsackie, 8 hours away. So I'm like, damn, okay. So like, yo, Meech, where you going? I'm like, it ain't gonna be too bad. I'm like, yo, I'm going to the cat. All you hear is, you going to the cat? You going to Kawasaki? Man, that's gladiator school. I'm just walking down the tier, just looking at niggas like, yeah, man, they cut niggas for no reason in there. That's how you, as soon as you come through the door, they cut you. The police give you a raise as soon as you come through the door, like, protect yourself. I'm like, damn, fuck that. It's my first year in gym. This nigga talking about cutting niggas. I'd rather nigga talk about niggas getting raped than niggas cutting. And I'm like, damn, this nigga. He like, niggas like, yeah, bruh, going to Kawasaki. Just be ready. That's gladiator school. Right through the first nigga say something to you, punch him right in his mouth. So I get to Kawasaki. I'm on my shit. I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is what it is. So get to the yard. I'm like, okay, this shit ain't about nothing. So do this with me. Do this with us. Come out of reception. He's like, yo, I'm about to try one of these phones. So my spider sense went up and I'm looking around. Now the yard is full. And I'm looking around and wondering why I see people waiting in lines for phones over here, but ain't nobody touching these 3 phones over here. Like, and it's niggas around, but they ain't using the phone. So I'm like, damn, why ain't nobody cop the grill, yo? So I'm like, well, why ain't nobody, what you call it? Why ain't nobody using the phone? So I'm thinking in my head, like, yo, why ain't nobody using this phone, using these phones? So I tell them, I'm like, yo, I'ma wait, because I'ma just see what's going on, because this is my first time in the yard. So this first time I see a nigga cut over the phone. So son go to use the phone, right? Regular dude. He was like from Elmira or some shit like that. Regular, yo, Lil B, good looking. Regular dude from Elmira or some shit like that. So I'm like, okay, he gonna use the phone. He was like one of them black white dudes. So he's like, yeah, bro. I'm like, yo, maybe you should hold it. He like, nah, bro, I'm gonna use the phone. I gotta speak to my family. You know, dog. My family needs to talk to me, and that's who I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to my family. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, this aluminum foil, I dyed it. I'm surprised y'all caught that. Listen. So, he's like that. So I'm like, all right, cool. So he go use the phone. So I see him picking up the phone. And as he picked the phone up, another dude come up to him. He like, yo, he say something to him. Like, something. So the dude like, if nobody's using the phones. If nobody's using the phones, I'm gonna use the phone. I'm gonna call my family. What's happening, boy? I'm gonna call my family. So I'm like, okay, all right. I'm just watching this shit, like unsettled, watching this shit. I'm like, all right, cool. So dude just look at him like, spin off. So I remember this because you know you talking to somebody, you get your point across, and you like do like this. He's like this. He just and turn back to the phone. So I'm like, okay, all right. He done turn back to the phone. He cooling. He good. Next thing I know, 2 other niggas use the phone on each side of them. But they don't look like they dialed any. And I thought if these niggas didn't dial no numbers, they must got powers and shit. Because I'm thinking I'm new to jail. Maybe they know something where they could whistle on a. They could whistle and it'll get a call through or something like that. So I'm like, I don't see no whistling or something. What the fuck is going on here? Yo, while they talking on the phone, they basically put up a block. So while they on the what you call it, son get behind him like he waiting for the phone. When he sees something in his conversation, he buck him. Boom! I'm like, oh. Yo, listen. Yo, I wanted to use the phone too. I ain't gonna say it lie. I wanted to use the phone bad as hell. But I swear to God, AT&T, Sprint, all that shit in my head. Like, you know what? I ain't never like that. I ain't never like no phone company a day in my life. I don't even want to do. When they cut this boy, when he got cut, boom! I said, you know what? I don't need to talk to my family. Me and my family don't even like each other. I got people in my family I don't even want to talk. I don't even like them. I don't even know why I was going to jeopardize my face like that. Cut the shit out of him. I'm like, yo, and he looking like this. When he got cut, he looking like this. Like, boom. And I could see the look on his face is just so shocked. Like, he can't believe that shit happened. Because I can't believe it just happened. And not over no phone. So they like, yo, beat it. Get the fuck out of here. Take it on a hop. I'm like, how you gonna cut a nigga and tell him to take it on? All this is running through my, they just cut you. I'm thinking, nigga, fight. My fight would have been because I'd have been scared, so but I'd have popped anyway because the fear would have made me pop. Like, nigga, it's fight or flight. I'm fighting. Bite the shit out you. I don't care. But he just was like in shock, came over, and he's like, now mind you, this nigga got a cut on his face. And he come over, he's like, dude, dude, what the fuck did they cut me? I'm like, hell yeah, they cut you. I mean, it's blood dripping down your face. I think they did cut you. I'm like, yo, they cut you. They cut the shit out of you. So he's like, dude, what am I supposed to do? I just walks away from the nigga. Cause he just saying dude to me, and I'm like, I just walk away because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You just got cut, and it's like over a phone, and I'm thinking in my head, my baby mother, I'm not about to call this bitch. She probably, I'm like, my baby mother, you know what I mean? Why would I call her? She probably got her nigga. I'm not gonna call her. You don't want me to interrupt her, because that's the only person I want to call is my baby mother. And I'm like, well, you know what? She probably with her nigga right now, and he would be mad if I called. So I'm gonna wait a couple of days to figure this shit out before I call. I had to rationalize in my own head, like, you know what I mean, motherfuckers got shit going on. They busy anyway. So why would they want to talk to somebody in jail right now? They don't want to talk to me. So I ain't even gonna call them right now. I'm not gonna do it at all. That was the first time I see somebody get cold on the phone. And this is all my first year. You know what I'm saying? You get tougher as you go along, but it's like certain shit is just like it fucks you up because you like all right, another one. I almost got set up over some hot dogs, right? So it's all in the first year, all in my first year. So me and my Cody double bunked. Yo, South Philly, what up? Me and my Cody double bunked, right? And double bunk, they got you in Kasaki. That's the best thing to do is to get double bunked. But don't get double bunked with somebody you don't know, because niggas be booty bandits. And booty bandits would love to double bunk. That's why you got to know the nigga you double bunking with. To me, if a nigga had 20 years down back then, I was young. So if you told me you had anywhere 10, 15 years in, you ain't going to sit there and get me. No, it's not happening like that. I'm not double bunking with you. It's not working like that. No. Because I seen a nigga get double bunked with a nigga and he leave a note. The nigga went to school and came back to a note on his bed talking about some, yo, I think you sexy. When you lotion up after you get out the shower, it just do something to my soul. Why put yourself in a position like that when they're gonna tell you when you get out the shower and you lotioned up and just do something to your soul? Don't do that. Don't do that. So you gotta pick. So me and my Cody was double bunked. So we double bunked, and hot dogs is like one of the best meals in jail, like, cause it's gonna fill you up. So they have hot dogs like every Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? The glizzy. They had a glizzy. I don't fuck with a nigga. Nigga right now, I would fuck if a nigga was talking about the glizzy, like, yo, bro, I don't fuck with the glizzy. He in jail, he eating the glizzy right now. He eating the glizzy. He's scarfing it. Yo, I was there. 2006, I was there, bro. A block, C block, I was there. No, coke, no, Cash, for real. Yo, Cash, listen. If a nigga talk about the glizzy right now, Cash, like, yo, niggas making fun of niggas with the glizzy. It's niggas right now in jail, some of the hardest niggas. Can't wait till the glizzies come. They got the glizzy with peas. They got the glizzies with tater tots, salt and ketchup. They only get 2 packs of ketchup and 2 packs of mustard, so they gotta eat 1 glizzy bare or try to make it fit. So I don't fuck what nigga said. So, like I said, it's glizzy day, hot dogs, and I go get me some hot dogs, and it's a kid. Now, I think certain people shouldn't be in jail. If they're mentally disabled, I don't give a fuck what, they shouldn't be in jail. They had a kid with Down syndrome, right? And me and him used to get along because if y'all haven't noticed, 15% of my face, when I do like that, I got 15% Down syndrome. So I'm like that. So my face like that, you know what I'm saying? So, me and the kid, we kicking it. He my boy, but he's slow as hell and he talk like, ah. He used to be like, he used to bang on the wall and be like, yo, meat, is it what? And I used to be like, yo, what up? My bunk would be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why you gotta be the weird nigga to talk to the slow nigga? And I'd be like, yo, cause he human too. Like, I was in special ed when I was younger, so I know what it feel like, you know what I'm saying, to get denied, like you being special ed, you know what I'm saying? And then you ever find a light-skinned girl that called me a rump? I swear to God, she changed my life. She got me out of special ed, but it hurt my feelings to this day. I don't know. But punch her in her motherfucking face, I swear to God, call me a rump. But you know, I'm kicking it with him, and he kicking with me. He cool with me, like, I was like, yo, what you in jail for, man? And he was in jail because he stabbed somebody. So I'm like, yo, bro, why you stabbed him? He be like, he told me my mother was a bitch, and he said he stabbed him up. Nah, I ain't wear a helmet, bro. I ain't wear a helmet. Man, I was in special ed because my mother was on drugs and she was on crack. I'm just like a year of school, so nigga couldn't spell that, and they put through me in special ed. But you listen, I ain't gonna front. Special ed be popping. Not to jump stories. I got the special ed, and I seen that they got pizza parties every Friday, and they got to go swimming and shit. I'm gonna fuck with what y'all said. I was in special ed at that age. I was smart enough to know this shit is rocking right now. This shit is rocking right now. I don't fuck what y'all said. I was in special ed like this. They like, yo, everybody special ed wear sweatpants with no pockets. Everybody special ed got sweatpants, no pockets on. I was on a little yellow bus too. I used to let my head off the side of it when we used to be riding. I used to be like this, so the bus aid could report something was wrong with me. I wouldn't try to get kicked out of special ed. I don't fuck with what y'all said. I only left special ed is when I wanted to go talk to the girl, and she told me, she said, nigga, you in the rumps. And then I went back to special ed and looked around and seen all the stupid shit we was doing. You know what I'm saying? Now I was in a little yellow bus. But back to the story. So me and son, you know what I'm saying? Now picture this, we chilling. We had a child. That's my man. He sitting next to me. He only ate one of his hot dogs. So he like, yo, Meech, you want my hot dogs? And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. So the police see me reach over and grab the hot dogs. And this is when I said, yo, when I knew I had to watch out for police, because this same officer was like fake cool with us. As soon as he found a way to get me, he like tried to line me up. So he's like, Cooperwood, what are you doing? I'm like, yo, I'm getting the hot dogs. He said I could. I didn't see him. I'm like, you on the other side of the wall. Why would you see him say, you serious? He like, you took his hot, you taking advantage of him because something's wrong with him. I'm like, damn. So he like, yo, on the wall, get your shit, you going, stay over here, So we going back to the door. The nigga locked me in my cell, because he's like, yo, you're under investigation for extortion. I'm like, what did I extort? The nigga like, you extorted, you took advantage of somebody that's mentally disabled and extorted them for their hot dogs. The man said I extorted the man for the glizzies though. How you gonna tell me I extorted the man for the glizzies though? That's cold right there. So now I got my neighbor, he next to me banging. He like, Meech, is you okay, Meech? Is you? I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. He like, I didn't know. I thought he was yelling when he was doing that, but he was crying. I thought he was yelling when he was like, but he was crying because he thought I was mad. He thought he lost his friend. And they're not the glizzy. They say I extorted him for the glizzies, bro. Yeah. I got a ticket that say I extorted him for the glizzies, bro. I got an investigation ticket that say I extorted for the glizzies. Yo, Rodney. Rodney, you look like a 50-year-old Amish woman underarms. Horrible. Do not talk to me like that, Rodney. Not that. You you look like Ron Jeremy's butt hair. Disgusting. Nobody wants to talk about it no more. Get your ass out of here. But back to what I was saying, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm looking stupid as hell, because now I'm about to go to the box for taking the hot dogs from the special ed kid. But the police, to him, this is a joke. Because now I got to prove that I didn't take the special ed. So can you imagine sitting there trying to call a witness, and the only witness you got is mentally unstable, something wrong with him? So he's sitting there, he's trying to explain. The sergeant called both of us up. He's like, yo, did you take the hot? He's like, I didn't take the hot dogs. He's my friend. He didn't take the hot dogs. So I'm like, no, sir, I didn't take. Now he's like, is you scared of him? Here go the slow dude. Here go my man. He's like, police sergeant said, but are you afraid of him? He said, I mean, he can be scary sometimes, but he's my friend. Don't tell him that. I'm looking at him like, why would you tell him this? So what you're saying is that he scared you into taking the hot dogs. He said, no. I mean, he took the hot dogs because I gave them to him. I said, no, I didn't take them. Shut the fuck up. I'm like, yo, excuse me, I'll speak for a second. Are y'all serious? I'm like, I would take somebody. Is this just entertainment? Is this just fun? Is this like the glizzies? I'm like the hot dogs. Y'all about to send me to the box. And for Kawasaki, any ticket you get, they send you the F3, F2, or F3. You're going there. So I don't give a fuck what type of ticket it is. So I made it out that situation because the special kid was more close to me and I treated him fair. And he ain't like he said, well we're both going to the box. Cause we're both going to the box. Nobody. And I was like, damn. He did it, but he my friend. Nah, for real though. So that was like when I learned the old Glizzy Bandit. So that's when I learned right there. You gotta watch out for police. And you know what I'm saying. And speaking of police, the first time I seen a nigga get his ass whooped, my first year in prison, man. And you know what's crazy? I can honestly say, listen, I'm not for that. I believe sticking up and everything like that, yo. But this person deserved to get that. But the way they whooped his ass was like, damn. Like I knew, like from that moment on, that if I ever got into it with the police, like it was at the school. So basically, in Kawasaki, they got a school building. In most years, they got a school building. But Kawasaki, the school building was next to the mess hall. So, and there was this little officer there. And this little motherfucker used to wear these. He was wearing tight pants, but tight pants wasn't even cool. He had the tight pants with the tapered the tapered bottom part, the boot cut taper part, with these pointy ass cowboy boots. And he was like 5'3", and he used to swing his motherfucking stick with these glasses on. And he used to be like, yo. And he used to be by, and I used to always wonder why he used to just be so amped by the schoolroom. He used to be like, today seems like it's gonna be one of those days. Today seems like it's gonna be one of those days. He's like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with him? What is he talking about? Like, what is? So niggas be like, yo, he be picking niggas out and fucking with niggas, see if niggas he'll grab your dick, and you know what I mean, to see if you gonna react. So the nigga that got, now I don't know if this was the toughest shit I ever heard or some of the gayest shit I ever heard. You know what I'm saying, no offense, whatever, but I don't know if the toughest shit or some of the gayest shit I ever heard. So the nigga pulled this older dude. Hey yo, my shirt got Scooby Doo on it, so fuck you. How about that? You know what I mean? You look like Velma, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You look like the toupee that they put on her motherfucking head because she ain't had no hair. Your bitch like the back of the mystery van, nigga. Why? For no reason. Your bitch got a back like a motherfucking Chicago Bear player. Every time I see the bitch, I always wonder, is she part of the bikini strap or did she swallow the bikini strap? Tell that bitch to stop going to the beach. I'm going hunting whales and shit, seeing her big ass. So like I said, I don't know if it was some of the... How you roasting, nigga? I just roast that man girl like that. If you watch it with your woman talk, said I'm sorry, but you took me there, okay? You took me there, all right? All right? It ain't my fault she built like an iPhone, okay? She ain't getting no calls. Cell towers are dead. They said the bitch was 5G, she won. I don't even know 1G was out. Yo. I just roasted Rodney. I'm sorry, Rodney. I'm sorry. Tell your girl I said I'm sorry. She built like an emoji. She's built like the emoji you just used. Her whole body go like this, Rodney. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Listen. So they put him in. Yo, don't play Rodney. Don't play with me. Rodney Webster. Don't you play with me. If you take another shot, I'm going to gun you down. If you take another shot, pistols is coming out. I ain't did this in a minute, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna hit you. Don't do it. So take another shot. I'm giving you a chance, opportunity. Let me tell my story. Take another shot. It's on, Rodney. It's on. I just want you to know that it's about to be on. So like I said, I didn't know if this was the gangster shit I ever heard. Or if it was some of the the gay shit I ever heard. Cause he picked the big dude out. And the big dude was like, the little dude was like, I got one. So dude like, yo, what you, like, he said, get on the wall, da-da-da. So the dude searching him. First he credit card swipe. Credit card swipes when they take their hand and slide in between your butt cheeks. Boom, like that. If you've been an addict, you experienced it. I don't give a fuck who you is. So boom. They credit card swipe him. When they credit card, mind you, we all online pausing. They credit card swipe him. So nigga credit card, he's a yeah. So I guess the little CO dude, like, he ignored that first yeah. Because everybody like, yeah, like, we thinking like, okay, maybe this nigga, he revving up or something, I don't know. So then the dude go and pat him, and you can see he about to come, he about to grab it and pull. About to grab and pull. Yo, he grab him, Rodney, I'm about to roast your ass. He grab him, and he pull. Yo, son go, yeah, nigga. Do that shit again, you know what I'm saying? Don't play with it. If you gonna get it, you gonna get it. I need him to pull that shit one more time. Yo, the police, don't worry, I'm gonna tell the story, Lil B. The police like, what the fuck did you say to me? He said, he said, if you gonna grab my motherfucking dick like a bitch, then you be the bitch you supposed to, and you make sure I motherfucking nut, motherfucker. That's why I said I don't know if this was some of the realest shit I ever heard or some of the gayest shit I ever heard. Cause I'm like, damn, if he gonna put it, he just told this man if he gonna say that. Cause now, little dude thought he was tough. The police officer thought he was tough, and he was like, yeah, he thought he was like, you know, making niggas feel unlike men touching them like that and shit like that. But you caught a nigga who was with the shit, and it's like, oh shit, this nigga really with, and the way he's saying it so calm. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga, I know this nigga raped somebody. Ain't no lie about that. I think I'm gonna step 2 seconds back in the line because they let him get back in line. I don't want to be nowhere near him. I don't know. I'm just hell nah. So he's like, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious with that homo shit? Now this is the little white officer saying, are you fucking serious with that fucking homo shit? And we think in our head like, homo, nigga, you slide niggas ass and grab with you. And that's the weird shit you know about these motherfuckers gotta be weird in their head because he never thought that it was homoish or that was gay, that he was touching somebody else's balls, grabbing a dick or sliding his hand between it. He never thought that. So that made me think to my head like, yo, what the fuck type of mindset is that you never even think that? That's weird as hell. So when he do that, he like, yeah, I'm with that shit. If you with it, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? We need to get a room so I can kiss your little pretty ass. Yo, when he told him he kissed his little pretty ass, the officer said, motherfucker, and swung at him. Listen, he swung, and it was like, before a drop could even land on this dude's face, man, this motherfucker moved like lightning. Boom, boom, caught him. Took his little ass up in the air, slammed him on his head. Boom! He was like, yo, they're like, against the wall. The officer like this. Yo, he about to whoop his yo, man, there used to be so many police around. Yo, it happened so fast that it took them a second to react. But when they did, they whooped this nigga ass in front of us. I'm talking about, if y'all ever seen Don't Be a Menace to Drinking Your Juice in the Hood, when they was stumping on nigga, jumping over and tagging it, man, you would have thought this was a motherfucking WWE, WWF, Ed Hardy. Like, these niggas set up tables, ladders, and chairs. And it was like, yo, and I swear to God, everybody ever heard get their ass beat. Me personally, when I got my ass beat by the police. You start off tough, but I swear to God, it goes from, motherfucker, bitch, ma. You calling for your mother, or God, or one of them. But I knew from that ass whooping right there, I said, yo, if I ever get into it with police, I'm going to go off. And they used to tell me that all the time. Tell me that, like, yo, bro. Even at that incident, it was like, yo, if you ever get into it with police, you better go off. You better go for yours. Because they not. Hey, yo, Rodney. Listen, I finished that story, so now it's your ass. Hey, yo, Rodney. Right now, your bitch stomach built like this fan. Mad stretch marks for no reason. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know where it end or where it go. Every time you go to eat that bitch out, you get directed to her motherfucking armpit. Hey, yo, Rodney. The back of your bitch body is built like this right here. Upside down. Go straight like this. You don't know why she around, but she know why she around. Nigga told me your breast smell like a stripper ass that's been working 24 hours and she got COVID. It's coughing and it's clapping. We don't know what's going on. They said that Rodney, they said you so motherfucking ugly that like your parents was watching horror movies with you. what I'm saying? The old horror movies. Every time your father bust a nut, he yell out Jason. If you took the mask off, motherfucker, it was you. You the only motherfucking kid that's really on your identical birth certificate named Igor. Nobody know why you named Igor. They just know it fits your ugly ass. You the only nigga I know that used to wear Adidas. You know what I'm saying? Not Adidas, Adidas. You know what I'm saying? You was the only nigga that had Dada sneakers with the rim part on that they had spinners. You swore you was cold. You was killing it when you was in high school. You was the only niggas that wore 2 do-rags, a hat, and a matching motherfucking headband to go with whatever colors you had. And everybody always said, yo, there go Rodney. There go our dog. You was happy that people called you our dog. Never made it through high school to be nobody. Everybody was mad at you. All your friends, all your prom pictures is with 3 of your cousins. All of your cousins. And 2 of them bitches is big. The one cute one, she standing off the side because she knew you was never going to be shit. So she's like, why should she have to suffer this embarrassment with the rest of these fat motherfuckers compared to you? Yo. Yo, call that nigga our dog. Hey, Rodney, they our dog. Yo, Rodney, your name our dog. He said that nigga name our dog. Stop it. Yo, our dog, you want to play some ball? Hold on, I'm drinking Gatorade. That nigga name our dog. This nigga used to be in school. This nigga used to be in school, be writing on all his books. Our dog hard for life. Our dog gangster for life. Yo, you know how tough you was? Your teachers used to call you our dog. Our dog, do you got your assignment for the week? Call that nigga our dog. Stop it. Baby. Ooh. Yo, Rodney. Rodney. He said your breath smell like hot ass guacamole. Spoiled. He said, woo. He said your bitch got the Chucky doll face. We don't know if it's cut or not. Stop it. Yo, listen, Rodney, leave me the fuck alone, man. Leave me the fuck alone, man. I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna have to go. Nigga. Yo, Rodney. They said, listen. They said, listen, yo, Rodney. They said, listen to me. They said, bruh, you don't supposed to put the anal beads in your mouth, man. You ain't supposed, now you running around with your mouth smelling like shit. This is the only nigga told me, yo, babe, I want to get real freaky. I want to pull him out your ass. Nigga named Rodney. You know a nigga named Rodney, y'all gonna puss it. Babe, let me pull them shits out your ass. Let me, babe, can I pull them shits out your ass? Come here, let me. Rodney, your breath smell like ass for the last 3 weeks after that. You can't do that no more. He's like, yeah. A nigga named Rodney. That nigga last name Rodney Webster. Rodney Webster. You know he got all his bitches to fight for him. He said, you know what I'm gonna do when he got the, yo, Big Ant, what up with you? That nigga Rodney said, yo, when I get to high school, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get the biggest bitch I can. And she gonna fight for me. He the only nigga I know that where everybody used to get on a bus in high school, he had to lap up with his bitch. He get on his bitch lap. He be like, well, baby, ain't no seats. She be like, sit down. Sit down. They be like, our dog, you wanna sit down? He be like, today. That's the only nigga I know talking about today. Tomorrow too, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Yo, our dog, leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. I will roast your ass. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yo, what'd he say? Yo, what a peg leg. Yo, listen. Yo, our dog was real life doge. Listen, leave my man our dog alone. It ain't his fault that every last one of his bitches' eyes went like this. I don't know. He be like, that bitch love me because she see 2 of me. My bitch love me because she see 2 of me. That nigga don't know. Stop. Listen, this live is supposed to be a celebration, not a roasting. I'm not going to be roasting niggas. Leave me alone, our dog. Leave me alone. I'm not going to be roasting you on here. You know what I mean? Nigga said your bitch body built like this cone. Hell no. Your bitch got ridges to her. He said, babe, where your curves at? She said, I don't know, nigga. I'm gonna comb them out. Your bitch good. Yeah, yeah. Your bitch good for split ends. Woo. Ooh. Yo, Rodney, you is a jail visit. This nigga Rodney is a jail visit. Bitches only come see them because she like. Yo, Rodney, I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Ooh. Oh, God. Yo, listen, you got to watch that, too. Because I like joking with y'all. But you can't joke with people in jail all the time. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Because you could talk shit to somebody and niggas harbor that shit. I don't watch niggas. I've been, me, myself, have been in predicaments of the same thing because I always could talk shit. You know what I'm saying? I just go off. And no matter funny or not funny, in the moment of how I say it, it's going to be funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It's just going to be funny. Like, I could be like, yo, Rodney got a little doodle man on the back of his motherfucking tonsils beating up his lungs, and that's how he be spitting out shit. He got a manure stripper back there on his tonsils, and she be clapping her ass, hoping he throw some Mentos ones in his mouth. I could be like, yo, Rodney got a little shit man on the back of his motherfucking tongue, and every time he throw a mint in there, it's like, get that shit out of there. You know what I mean? You know, I'm gonna talk about his breath and have y'all believing that his shit stink. He even right now he doing like this. That motherfucker going to go brush his teeth after that. Stank breath, motherfucker. But so, like I said, you gotta watch how you joke with people, and I learned that early too. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that early from my own experience, and I learned that early from other people's experiences. Because you will say something to somebody, and they really feel some type of way and not say it, but be joking at first because everybody's on the gallery. When you're on the gallery, yo, Rodney, leave me alone. Leave me alone, man. I ain't, man, listen, man, we done. I ain't got no more time for you, bro. They want some stories. Tell a story about mob guys in jail. I got some, because you run across. Listen, and I'm going to keep it real with you. I probably had 1 or 2 mob guys. No, 3. That was really official. My son Tony was official. He was from Long Island. It's cold official. A couple other ones was official that I kick it with. I had this one dude known that his name was Sneaky Johnny Snake. I don't know. They always got some weird ass names. Not weird, but a name onto a name. Like Johnny Snake, PD Two Eyes, Louis Don't Go Right. You know what I mean? Shit like that. But I remember this. I'm gonna hit y'all with a rat hunter afterwards. I remember this dude named Johnny, right? And I don't know if he was living like, because he's already been in jail longer than, I think I've been alive. But I don't know if he was living like in a time to where and this is PD Weak Stroke. And this is when I thought, like, I'm like, I just come to jail. So I'm thinking in my head, like, everybody who's in jail, that's what you watch mob movies, and you think mobs, like, jail, like the mobsters run jails, and it don't work like that in New York State. But you think it though. So you meet Italian, you like, yo, he got to be official. So this dude been down for mad long, and this Italian dude, he used to always talk mad stuff. He was like, back in my days, with fucking on your fucking head. That's what it'd have been. Would have hit you, it'd have been over. He'd have been out of here. Would have whacked him. I don't know. A lot of dudes from Long Island use whacked, and like Staten Island, whacked. Would have fucking whacked him. He'd have been out of here. He'd been gone. So, Johnny had his little following and stuff like that, and everything was cool. So, I remember, just stupid shit. Like I said, stupid shit in jail get you, like, so he had a store on the gallery I was on. And the store basically is like 1 for 2, 2 for 3, whatever shit like that. So I remember I took some chips from him. And, yo, good looking, Cannabis. Yo, and I took some chips from him. And I figured, like, it was the day of the store. So I'm figuring, like, yo, I only got to give him, the chips back because it's basically the day of commissary. Certain niggas don't operate like that. Certain niggas be grimy and you gotta pay them back 1 for 2, even if it's the day of the store. So this is my own incident. So I'm like, all right, cool. I take the chips from him. When I go to the store, I give him 1 bag back. So he's like, kid, kid, your bag's looking kind of light here. It's looking very light here. What is this? So I'm like, mind you, it's a bag of chips. I only owe him an extra bag of chips. So I'm like, yo, I took a store, I took the chips, you know what I mean, 1 for 1. There's no such thing as 1 for 1. You took chips and want 2 back. That's what you're supposed to give me. I don't understand why I don't have 2. Can you tell me why I don't have 2? Help me understand why I don't have 2 and help me, please explain, kid. I'm thinking in my head like, yo, this motherfucker called me kid one more time. I'm like, the other me gonna come out and I'm gonna split this motherfucker wig up. Fuck all that, yo, he a mobster, he do a. So he's like, he's talking to me. He's like, yeah. Now come on, kid. Anybody else, I would have fucking, I wouldn't even took disrespect. I'd have fucking went upside their head. Or I'd have told you to keep that fucking bag, shove it down your fucking throat, and when I see you later in the yard, be ready to fucking go gun to gun. And I'm like, damn. All that shit? So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm like, yo, when we crack out for, what you call it, I'm like, fuck it, I'll bring you another bag, because, you know what I mean? I'm like, shit, whatever. Rules is rules. I ain't gonna say a lot. I'm like, it is what it is. I'm like, shit. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So when we crack out, now this is what I said. This is how I met the other Italian, like it was official. You know what I'm saying? We crack out. Yo, the other Italian guy come down to me like, yo. He say something to him about something. So he like, Johnny like, yeah, but I'm gonna use the phone at this time. So you know what I mean? I don't. So dude like, yo, listen. You're not gonna use the phone. I'm gonna take that slot time. Take a slot time after that. He's like, you owe some fucking money. You should have paid the money. He's like, now, you know what I mean? Do what you're supposed to do. Like, stop being belligerent. First time I ever heard belligerent. I was like, damn, belligerent. Okay, cool, whatever. So I'm sitting there, I'm trying to get some of the chips. And he's like, now you see me, see other people looking. Johnny's whole thing was, he been down for long, so nobody really knows. Like, you know, he just got sent to this jail. That's nothing. Like, nobody knew what he was, like, so he's like, yo, you can't fucking listen. I don't have to fucking listen to you. So dude like, yo, Johnny, cut the shit out. You're fucking, you were in PC when you was in fucking Sing Sing. You're in PC when you're in Comstock. You get the fucking Kawasaki where none of these fucking kids know you, and now all of a sudden you're this fuck ass, tough ass fucking mobster. Cut the fucking shit out if I slap the fuck out you. So he's like, so you're saying you're gonna, yo, he slapped that nigga. He slapped that nigga so hard. He slapped that nigga so hard. He slapped this shit. Yo, he slapped Johnny so hard. When he slapped Johnny, listen, Johnny turned around to me. Johnny turned around and said, hey kid, it's your lucky day. You can keep the chips. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead, keep the chips, and just look at this and look out for me. When I look out for me from you, you go ahead and just keep the chips and don't even worry about that. He slapped this nigga Johnny so hard. This nigga Johnny told me I could keep the chips. He said, yeah. He said, you know what, kid? Go ahead. You keep the chips. You just go take the chips. Keep the chips. That's on me, kid. That's it. I tell you this much, Johnny get that motherfucking phone. Johnny got back on this motherfucker, got back in the cell. So I'm talking to the older Italian dude. So he like, yo, kid, you owed him the chips? I'm like, I had got 1 for 1 today, but he told me, I owed him 2, but I got the chips from the day. I thought it was 1 for. He's like, yo, kid. He's like, yo, what's your name? I'm like, yo, Meech. He's like, yo, Meech, Tony. Boom. He's like, yo, man, that shit ain't about nothing. He's like, man, that shit ain't about nothing. Yo, he just don't let these guys in here try to fool you with this because they got time in. Just because they got time all this time in, don't mean that they will stand up. A lot of these guys be females. I'm like, damn. All right. I'm thinking like the way he talking to me, I feel like motherfucking Michael Corleone talking to him because he just slapped the shit out of Johnny. So I'm saying in my head, this nigga gotta be like Michael Corleone right here because and he talking to me. I'm like, is there anything that the Godfather needs or wants from me? I'll knock somebody off right now. I'm struck because I'm like, yo, and Tony was official, man. Tony will spin the yard and it'd be probably him. But and he had his weight up. He was actually somebody. Big bank, everything. But spin the yard, but was cool as fuck. Like if he took notes to watch how you move, he was like one of the first dudes that put me on to myself. That like put me on as like, yo, listen, you supposed to be moving different. You a lot more intelligence than I listen to you talk. Cause we was all in the gallery. So like I said, niggas would be talking shit to each other or talking, and you don't never know what subject come up. But I was well versed in mad shit. So when I start talking about like Alexander the Great and Caesar and shit like that, Hannibal, he listened to these things and he just be like, yo, you're more intelligent than you act or you let off. Don't let yourself get caught up. I watch a lot of young black kids get caught up in prison, like get caught up in the gangs, everything like that. So he's like, yo, use your mind, man. Use your mind. You got a mind. And once again, I'm like, oh, this is the Godfather talking to me. I do. Can you tell to connect me to Paulie and then tell him I said I need, just help. Make me a made man. That's all I'm asking. Speaking of that, R.I.P. to Big Ange. I love Big Ange, man. Damn, Big Ange was official, man. Damn, Big Ange, I'm just thinking about you right now. I love Big Ange, man. So R.I.P. to Big Ange, man. I just gotta say that Big Ange was official. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But shit like that, you know what I'm saying? You see shit like that like all the time. Like my first year was like, last story. I gotta go out with this, yo. All right, and I gotta say this. First time I seen like some gay stuff in the yard or some, and he said my condolences. I'm talking about I'm talking about Big Angie. Big Angie that was part of my wife's. I was talking about Big Angie. I shouldn't have said it like I knew Big Angie personally. This was not to be funny. I used to watch my wife's and I would watch it for Big Angie. You know what I'm saying? So I just love Big Angie. But what I'm saying, first time I seen like two men, because in Kasaki it was nothing but young. We was all young, so it was different. Like you didn't see you seen niggas like feminine, but you never seen no like niggas just come out and be like, yo, I'm gay, or I'm like this is my nigga kissing. So the first time I seen that shit in the yard, it was like, holy shit, like and not just like out, like, because it's prison. It's different than being in the street. This is prison. So you expect like niggas to put some shade on. No. I watch. He said, my bad. Yo, Will, you funny. Yo, I watch dudes go up to each other, right? And this was the funniest shit, some of the funniest shit I ever seen, because it was like some real life in the street shit. So I remember the Spanish gay dude was there, and he had this old white dude as his. Yo, what's good though? He had this old white dude as his that was basically his nigga. You know what I'm saying? Sugar daddy. So, but the old white dude was, listen, that old white dude must have got to jail, and he says himself, I'm about to live my best life. Because that old white motherfucker had hoes. He had a little Spanish joint, it was his main joint, he had a little side joint, little black joint. Yo, listen, come out to his big yard, right? So come out to the yard. So they had to park by the TV. So as I'm spinning, me and my man spinning, I see the little Spanish one come to him, kiss him right on the old white dude, kiss the white dude on the lips. The white dude grab his butt. Yeah, baby. So the little Spanish like, so you just see the little black dude like little Blake's like, I can't take this shit no more. He ain't gonna be playing with my motherfucking heart. Here go my nosy ass. What? Nigga jump up. Listen, bitch. I've been fucking your nigga. Yo. Little Spanish dude like, huh? So now you got this old white dude trying to get into the middle of these two dudes fighting over him. And they really windmilling. But they fighting like they windmilling like, yeah, bitch. Yeah. So the white dude, listen, this is the funniest shit, but it was funny. Because the white dude like, listen, bitches. You two bitches better stop this shit before we go to the box. You bitches gonna get us in the box. Shut the fuck up, you bitches. Or I won't be buying either you shit. You won't get no commissary from me. Yo, both of them niggas at the same time said, but daddy, he started it. Yo, and I'm young. I'm still 18. I'm seeing this shit. I'm saying to myself like, what the fuck is going? He like, listen, we're not gonna have that shit. Not gonna be no fighting around here. We're not gonna go to box. If we go to box, who the fuck is it gonna help? Ain't nobody gonna be fucking and sucking anybody. We do nothing around here. Okay? Now I'm taking book care of both of you bitches, and both of you bitches either gonna accept it or I'll find me another bitch. Well, okay, sir. And he put on his bucket hat. The what the fuck moment. Yeah. That shit happens. Yeah. Both of them niggas shut up though. Sat down under the TV, watch TV with that old white man. Yo, what's good, fool? What's happening? Sat down there and watch TV with this old white man. Listen, I ain't never seen a white man have so much. Yo, he said, you bitches. You bitches, shut the fuck up. Then we're gonna have this shit. Because if we go to the box, there'll be no sucking and fucking around here for nobody. I said, what the fuck is this shit going on here? Yeah, the old white man was sitting there with his legs crossed, sitting there watching TV. Had a couple of his other old white buddies with him. They talking about some, I don't know what the fuck they talking about. But the way he was sitting there was like, I'm your mother, I'm your daddy, I'm your sister, I'm your brother. I said, oh, this nigga, this is really happening in jail. This shit is really happening in jail. I'm like, whoa. One more story before I go. I don't know if I ever told y'all this. I probably did, but it's one of my, to me, it's funny. It's always funny because it lets you know how tough you is. So anybody who ever come from Buffalo, Rochester, whatever, you got to go to Elmira to come upstate. You go to Wendy first, get your greens and stuff, and then you go to Elmira for your reception. You know what I'm saying? So as you get to Elmira, it's a man with a little boy in front of him. So all of the older dudes has already been in jail. They cracking jokes. Oh yeah, y'all see that shit right there? Y'all niggas better keep it tight. Better be ready to fight. Niggas gonna try you. So I'm thinking in my head like, damn, all the jail movies I done seen, Oz and shit. I'm thinking niggas gonna be trying to bet on me. Light skinned nigga, big ass lips and shit like that. I'm thinking like I'm gonna stab. I put in my head from the county up that I was stabbing niggas. It doesn't matter. Scared as hell, I'ma stab you. I don't care. I'm scared. I'm gonna stab you. It's over. If I can't fight you too big, you're getting stabbed. That's my solution. Stab the fuck out of you and keep it pushing. Yep, and I'm not stabbing you because I'm tough. I'm anything like that. I'm stabbing you because I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? That's it, right there. I let my alter ego stab you. It is what it is. So, to me, I'm like, man, these niggas making this shit out to be way more than what it is. Now, me and my one coat-fitted Twink, we on a bus together. Twink, my man, he let me get jumped in the county, but I really get jumped. I did my thing, but he still watch. But it's still my man, you know what I'm saying? Because my bro, we grew up together. So, I'm sitting there, we sitting in the bull cage. This is big-ass nigga that look like Suge Knight. I'm telling you, no lie. This nigga huge, big, huge for no reason. And I'm just thinking in my head, this nigga look like he take ass. If a nigga's supposed to look like he's supposed to take ass, it look like this nigga. I'm not even gonna look at that nigga. I'm gonna look the other way. I'm gonna be tough and look right ahead where everybody else is at. I'm not looking back. Nope, I'm not. Because I don't even want to make eye contact with this nigga. I don't give a fuck what nobody's saying. Fuck everybody. I'm not making eye contact with this nigga. No way possible. Kiss my ass. So I'm sitting there as I'm proceeding to do the gangster shit I know how to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just being real. Niggas don't know how to be real these days. Niggas too tough. I'm looking at the wall ahead, minding my motherfucking business. So I keep thinking in my head, like, this nigga is in the next cell over. He just in there by himself, like that. So he must have came back from off a trip or something. Yo, he see this the white dude that owe him prayer. Yo, he run up on the nigga, bro. Run up on him. And when he try to run up on him, black dude come out of nowhere, like it's a black dude that work with the white dude, I guess he was drafting. I'm like, yo, chill, that shit ain't about to happen down here. Yo, the white dude go, I ain't fucking scared of you. The dude like said, nigga, when I see you in the yard, I'ma knock you the fuck out, stick my finger up your butt. Yo, my Cody looks at me. I look at him. I said, nigga, look the other way. Look the other way. Don't look at that nigga. Look the other way. This nigga just talking about knocking somebody out, stick his finger up there. I don't get a fuck. Look how big this nigga is. Man, he talking shit. I'm like, this nigga really just said that shit. Right, like right in reception. Like right from the doors, like right from the gates. This shit that just happened. This shit's. Told that nigga, my Cody looking shot. I told that nigga, don't look at that nigga. Don't you look the other motherfucker. You better look the other motherfucker way. You better look at him way. Because he decided to knock your ass out. I don't know if I'm helping. I ain't got no time for no goddamn fingers. You lost your motherfucking mind. I'm not playing. I will. Told you, tough shit. I just know, like, that shit right there always stuck on my mind. Like, because I wasn't looking at that nigga. Not at all. Call me what you want to call me. I'm going to tell you like this. I don't know what you talking about. More stories is a year out and a year in. This year's been hard, but it's getting better. I'm free. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing people don't understand about when you're free. You know what I'm saying? And not to leave like kicking knowledge or anything like this. I hear a lot of people always complain about life. And the thing is like this, like when you in prison, I don't give a fuck if you got a master's degree. You can never do nothing with that. Your situation, circumstances will never change. I know dudes right now who have master's degrees. And they can never let their situation change. Ever. They wake up every day to do the same shit. No higher rate and pay, nothing. Out here though, you could be fucked up. And it might take a year, it might take 2 years. However, if you buckle down, put that work in, you can always change your circumstances. That's the beautiful thing about being free. So this whole year I had some points to where I was down, I was out, and I felt like, damn, I should. But I had to keep in my head that it's a bunch of niggas that ain't gonna never get a chance to change their circumstances. And just because I'm fucked up now don't mean I'm gonna be fucked up later. As long as I put that work in. So get your lazy ass off your motherfucking couch and do something with yourself. I'm making it work. Yo, listen, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, subscribing. Y'all know what it is, Life in the Pen, hashtag Prison Talk, hashtag in and out. Y'all know where I'm from. I'm from Buffalo. It's that 7-1 half a dozen. Y'all see I've been dropping that heat too. And y'all ain't been motherfucking hitting my music. Y'all better hit my music. I don't give a fuck if y'all talk shit about it, but y'all better say something. Hey, yo, I'm out. And I'm going to drop some more shows too. I got y'all, I promise.